I hope you guys are having a good Monday and are being great for the sub. Here is your homework. If you weren't here on Friday, you should have this paper now. So here we go, rational expressions. So this first one you want to simplify. So we know we can reduce the fraction 18 over 27. And that will give us 2 over 3. So then we have 6 x's on top and 4 on the bottom. So you can list them all out. And then cancel. So these two cancel, these two, these two, these two. So then your final answer is 2x squared over 3. Okay. This next one we have to factor before we can do anything. So on the top we have 3 terms, so we need 2 parentheses. So multiplies to give me 8 and adds to give me 6 is 2 and 4. Then on the bottom we only have 2 terms, and they do have a GCF. So if we bring out the 3, we're left with x plus 4 inside. So then we have x plus 4 on top, x plus 4 on the bottom, so they cancel, and we've got x plus 2 over 3. Okay, so same thing here, we have to factor. So on the top, multiplies to give me 12 and adds to give me negative 7 is negative 3 and negative 4. And then on the bottom, multiplies to give me negative 15 and adds to give me 2 is positive 5 and negative 3. So we've got x minus 3 on top, x minus 3 on bottom, so they can cancel. And then we've got x minus 4 over x plus 5. So now we're going to move on multiplying and dividing. Multiplying is the same thing, you just have more terms. So we simplify everything. So the first one, x plus 3, we know we can't really simplify that. But then on the bottom, multiplies to give me positive 4 and adds to give me negative 4 is negative 2 and negative 2. Then our next little fraction multiplies to give me negative 2 and adds to give me negative 1 is negative 2 and positive 1. And then last thing, multiplies to give me 3 and adds to give me 4 is 1 and 3. So now we can cancel anything on the top and the bottom. So we've got x plus 1s can cancel, x plus 3s can cancel, and one of the x minus 2s. So on the top we have nothing, so that's a 1. And then on the bottom we have x minus 2. Okay, so now we're dividing, and you have to change, flip. So we keep the first fraction the same, change division and multiplication, and flip the second fraction. So first I'm going to factor. So multiplies to give me negative 12, adds to give me negative 1 is negative 4 and positive 3. On the bottom we can bring out a 3, which will give us x plus 3. Then up here, multiplies to give me negative 20 and adds to give me 1 is positive 5 and negative 4. And then the x plus 5 doesn't change. So now we keep the first fraction the same. Change division to multiplication and flip that second fraction. Oh, sorry, that's a 5. And then we can cancel. So x plus 5 cancel, x minus 4, and x plus 3. So on the top we have a 1, and on the bottom we have a 3. So 1/3 is your answer there. Okay. So number 6 is a little bit different because we don't have any addition or subtraction. So we do want to start by keep, change, flip. So, Alright, so we keep, change, flip. So we're going to keep this first one the same. Change division to multiplication. And flip that second fraction. So there's a couple different ways that you can do this problem. You can go ahead and multiply everything across, or you can reduce each fraction. So I know I can reduce 15 over 45, and that'll give me 1 over 3. I've got 2 x's on top and 3 on the bottom, so my 2 on top can cancel 2 of those on the bottom. Then in my second fraction, I've got 4 x's on the top and 6 on the bottom. So 4 on top can cancel 4 on the bottom. Then I can multiply. So 9 times 1 is 9. All of my x's are gone on the top. Then on the bottom, 3 times 5 is 15. And we're left with 3 x's down there, so x cubed. But then we can reduce 9 over 15 to 3 over 5x to the third. Okay. One more here. So this one's multiplication, so we don't have to keep, change, flip, or anything like that. We just factor. So we know we can't really factor 6 because it's just a number. But then on the bottom, multiplies to give me 20 and adds to give me 9 is -4 and -5. Then we've got 5x minus 25. I can bring out a 5. And then on the bottom, I can bring out a 3 and cancel. So I've got x minus 5 can cancel. And then the only other thing I can do here is reduce 6 over 3 to 2 over 1. Then on the top, 2 times 5 is 10. And on the bottom, we've got 1 times x minus 4 times x minus 2. And there it is. So there's 1 through 7 for you. If you want to finish 8 through 13, if you haven't already, we will check those tomorrow. See you guys then.